These Belgian 1 franc coins from 1989 and 1997 may look simple, but they hide incredible secrets of history, royalty, and value. Once part of Belgium's journey before the euro, some rare pieces are now worth far more than you'd ever imagine. Their unique designs, mint marks, and hidden meanings make them true treasures for collectors. So stay tuned, because ahead I'll reveal information about these coins that will absolutely shock you. Welcome back to Numis Explorer. This coin you are looking at, the 1989 Belgian 1 franc, might seem like just a small, ordinary piece of metal, but behind it lies a fascinating story of a country, its monarchy, and the transformation of its national identity. Minted in 1989, this 1 franc coin comes from Belgium, a country rich in cultural diversity and history. The design of this coin immediately grabs attention with its unique and modern look, featuring a bold 1F denomination, a royal crown, and the word Belgique, which is the French name for Belgium. But here's where things get more interesting. Belgium had coins with different language variations depending on the region. In some coins, you'll see Belgie in Dutch or Belgian in German. This trilingual coinage system symbolized the unity of Belgium's 3 main communities. So, this small 1 franc piece isn't just currency. It's a powerful symbol of national unity hidden in plain sight. When you take a closer look at the design, that crown isn't just for decoration. It represents the constitutional monarchy of Belgium, and in 1989, the country was under the reign of King Baudouin I, a deeply respected and beloved monarch. His reign was marked by stability and modernization in Belgium, and the coins minted during his rule were a reflection of that era. The sharp geometric lines in the design almost give a futuristic touch, representing progress and strength. What's fascinating is that this minimalist yet bold style made Belgian coins stand out in Europe. The 3-sectioned background on the coin almost resembles the Mercedes-Benz logo, but in reality, it symbolizes the 3 regions of Belgium, Flanders, Wallonia, and Brussels, connected together under the crown, showing the unity of the Belgian people. But the story doesn't end there. In 1989, Belgium was going through significant political and social changes. The country was gradually transforming from a unitary state into a federal one, giving more autonomy to its regions. That's why this coin holds such historical importance. It was minted in a year that marked a turning point for Belgium's identity. Imagine holding a coin that captures the moment a nation was redefining itself. That's exactly what this 1989 1 franc coin represents. For collectors, that connection to real history makes it more than just a piece of metal. It's a time capsule, a snapshot of a changing Europe just a few years before the birth of the European Union's common currency, the euro. What makes this coin even more intriguing is how rare and nostalgic it has become today. After Belgium adopted the euro in 2002, the old franc coins disappeared from circulation. Millions of them were melted down, and very few survived in perfect condition. So, if you find a 1989 Belgian 1 franc coin today, especially one in uncirculated or mint condition, you're actually holding a little treasure from a time before the euro changed everything. Some collectors even pay extra for coins that have specific mint marks or slight variations in design, because they believe those small details tell stories that most people never notice. Imagine having one of those rare variants sitting in your old coin jar. That could be worth more than you think. There's also an element of mystery about the design. The designer's choice to use modern, clean lines and geometric balance wasn't just artistic. It reflected Belgium's push toward modernization and industry during the late 20th century. In the 1980s, Belgium was thriving in technology, steel, and design, and the 1 franc coin symbolized that national pride. The coin's metallic shine and sleek aesthetic weren't accidental. They were meant to project a sense of progress and confidence. Some historians even describe this coin as the perfect balance between tradition and modernism. And when you think about it, that's exactly what Belgium has always represented. A country rooted in royal tradition but constantly moving toward the future. Now, here's where the suspense really builds. Many collectors have recently started searching through their old coin collections and stumbled upon these pre-Euro Belgian coins. Some of them discovered that specific mint years, like 1989, hold more value due to lower mintage numbers and historical significance. For instance, if your 1989 1 franc coin is in proof or uncirculated condition, its market value can go far beyond its original face value. And here's something even more fascinating. Some coins with minting errors, like off-center strikes or double impressions, can be worth hundreds of dollars to the right collector. Imagine finding one like that in an old box at home. It's like discovering a forgotten piece of treasure from a lost ERSO. Next time you come across a 1989 Belgian 1 franc coin, don't just see it as an old, obsolete currency. Look closer, feel its surface, and think about the story it carries. It's a symbol of Belgium's unity, its monarchy, its cultural richness, and a moment frozen just before Europe entered a new financial age. These coins remind us that history isn't always locked in books. Sometimes, it's resting quietly in our drawers, waiting to be rediscovered. And as we move forward in the age of digital money, coins like this will only grow in value, not just for collectors, but for anyone who appreciates the timeless beauty of history preserved in metal. Keep watching, because ahead in this video, I'll show you how this small coin could reveal secrets that will truly surprise you. Secrets hidden in the design, mint marks, and history that you never noticed before. The coin you're looking at, the 1997 Belgian 1 franc coin, might appear like an ordinary piece of currency at first glance. But behind its simple metallic surface lies a fascinating story of national pride, transformation, and the final days of Belgium's traditional currency system. This 1 franc coin was minted just a few years before Belgium transitioned to the euro, making it one of the last coins of its kind, a symbol of the end of an era. The clean and modern design reflects Belgium's artistic evolution during the 1990s, a period of rapid modernization and industrial progress. The coin bears the inscription België, which represents the Dutch-speaking region of Flanders, while other versions of the same coin were minted with the French version Belgique and the German Belgian. This multilingual representation tells a powerful story, a story of how one small European country managed to preserve unity among its three main linguistic communities through something as simple as a coin. If you observe the design closely, you'll notice its distinct and minimalistic style. The number 1 stands tall and bold, dividing the coin vertically, while franc sits neatly to the right, balanced with precision. This was not just a stylistic choice. It represented Belgium's balance between progress and tradition, between its modern economy and its rich royal heritage. The design was crafted to reflect simplicity, yet with a futuristic flair, showing how Belgium wanted to step into the 21st century with confidence. The date 1997 above marks not just the year of minting, but a time when Belgium was preparing to say goodbye to its national currency, which had been used for over 160 years. Little did anyone know, this very coin would soon become a collector's item, representing the final chapter before the arrival of the euro. During the 1990s, Belgium was one of the core countries working towards European monetary unification. By 1997, the nation was already setting the stage for the introduction of the euro, which would officially replace the Belgian franc in 2002. That makes this 1997 issue one of the last coins ever struck in the franc series, almost like a farewell gift from the old monetary world to the new one. Each time a Belgian citizen held this coin, they were unknowingly holding a small piece of history that would soon vanish forever. And today, for coin collectors, that makes the 1997 1 franc coin a fascinating reminder of the pre-euro world, a world where every European country had its own identity reflected in its currency, its designs, and its symbols. What adds even more depth to this coin's history is the presence of small mint marks under the franc text. These symbols, tiny and often overlooked, tell us where the coin was minted and by which officials. Each mint mark represents the Royal Mint of Belgium, and some specific marks are rarer than others, increasing the collectible value. The 1997 edition, being among the last minted, carries special significance because it was produced in lower quantities compared to earlier decades. This scarcity is what makes some of these coins worth much more than their face value today. In pristine, uncirculated condition, they can fetch impressive prices among collectors who seek to preserve the legacy of Belgium's franc era. The coin also tells a cultural story that many people overlook. The word België emphasizes the Dutch-speaking side of Belgium, symbolizing the growing cultural recognition of Flanders during the 1990s. In earlier times, most Belgian coins bore the French Belgique, reflecting the dominance of the French-speaking elite. But by 1997, Belgium had evolved into a multilingual federal state that celebrated all its regions equally. So, this small coin is more than metal. It's a symbol of political balance and respect between communities. It shows how Belgium used even its currency to unite people who spoke different languages under one flag and one crown. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin so mysterious and exciting for collectors today. There are rumors and reports of certain 1997 1 franc coins having minting errors, slight misalignments, double strikes, or metal composition differences. Such errors are rare, but when they do occur, they can increase a coin's value dramatically. Imagine finding a coin like this in your old drawer, something you thought was worth just 1 franc, and discovering it could fetch dozens or even hundreds of dollars today. That's the hidden charm of numismatics, the thrill of finding treasure in the most unexpected places. And when it comes to the final years of national currencies, every coin carries emotional and historical value far beyond its monetary worth. Think about it. This 1997 Belgian 1 franc coin is more than just an object. It's a witness to the final heartbeat of an entire currency system that served Belgium for generations. It saw people buy their morning coffee, save coins in jars, and hand them to their children as small rewards. Then, within just a few short years, those same coins disappeared forever as the euro took over. For collectors and historians, that transition was monumental. The 1997 coin stands at the edge of history, one foot in the old world and one in the new. It represents change, identity, and nostalgia. So, if you ever come across this coin, hold on to it tightly, because you're not just holding a piece of metal, you're holding a story of a nation, a symbol of unity, and a final goodbye to an era that will never return. And stay tuned, because ahead in this video, I'll reveal some hidden secrets about this coin's value, the rare mint variations, and how one small detail could turn your old Belgian coin into something truly priceless.